What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chavi. Welcome back to the show. I'm going to start off and apologize to those of you that watch on YouTube. I have been slacking on the videos. I just posted last week's episode,
2 days ago?
2 days ago?
Sunday?
Was it Sunday? Yeah, it was Sunday. And I've yet to put out the finale for spooky season, which I've got the video ready. I just forgot to upload it. So that'll go up this week for sure. By the time you hear this on Thursday, the video will more than likely be up. So there's that. Sorry. Life gets to you sometimes. I'm sitting here, of course, with my main squeeze, D-Rich.
What up?
Man.
Well, I think today would be the perfect day for me to go buy cash money, swag money.
All
these hoes.
Fucking Derrick over here decides to shave his beard for a Halloween costume. Not even for Halloween, just a Halloween party.
Right. Baby face motherfucker.
Yeah, I haven't seen his double chin in a long time.
Neither have I. I honestly didn't think it was as bad anymore because, whenever I was walking and stuff, I kept feeling it didn't feel like it was.
Well, yeah, not now because you got some stubble going back already, so that's a good thing. I don't know if I can stare at you the entire time of this podcast.
Look at it.
So, as you guys know, spooky season is over. No.
What?
Because Halloween is Thursday. So technically we still could do something.
We could.
But it's just not realistic for me. Because I was supposed to be off tomorrow, but I picked up a shift. So
how late?
2 to 10. So I close. So it'll be late. I mean, I work 9 to 5 Thursday, so we could record something Thursday and put it out if you want to.
We could. We could do something that just kind of... We could focus on ghosts because then we could put it up before Day of the Dead or something.
Yeah.
And then just talk about that part. Because I honestly, the first week of November is still kind of...
Yeah, so we didn't think that through until now. So...
Well, the other episode is the horror movies, so... Us talking about something different in this one will be okay.
Yeah, true.
We'll go record in the cemetery.
Right.
Just bullshit.
Do something wild.
Fucking die.
So since the last video,
and episode 3 will not be up on YouTube.
Yes, that is correct. Episode 3 will not be up on YouTube because it was recorded on my phone. So I do not have the audio on my computer, nor do I have a way to get the audio on my computer.
Trash ass Andrew. Or trash ass iPhone.
Since it was recorded on my phone and uploaded directly to Anchor, as if y'all didn't know that because I do
and
constantly.
Spotify, right?
Well, Anchor posts it to Spotify.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, upload it to Anchor and then it distributes it out to Spotify, Google Podcasts because we're on that, and then we're on I think we're on 7 platforms now. But I know that Spotify is the main one that people listen to. I don't know if anyone listens on Google Podcasts or anything. I don't know if anyone even uses Google Podcasts. I didn't know Google Podcasts existed until I found out that we're on it. So
it does, but I think it's just their Google Plays music stuff.
Yeah. Currently, right now, since we're in the thick of it, my Astros are up 3-2. They were down 2-0. They swept Washington in Washington. So I'm keeping up with the game as this episode goes on. I have to. I mean, we called it but we said so on the first episode. Who we were rooting for and everything. And, of course, I'm rooting for Houston, and I chose them to win. So, I mean, the ending of the game will not be on the episode because we're not going to record that long. Good God, that'd be damn near midnight. That's going to be a 3-hour podcast.
I mean, if they win this, honest to God, when Washington went on that tear, I didn't think they were going to be stopped.
I didn't either. The first two get the 12-1 or whatever the score was, the
yeah.
12-3. I wrote them off. I got a buddy at work. His name's Eli. And game one, we were like, hey, I think Houston can sweep this. We both thought that. And then they lost 5-4. They were coming back and just couldn't complete the comeback. And I'm like, it's okay. I was like, you lose a close game. It's fine. It happens. Then game two comes around and it's a complete blowout. And I'm just like, I got a little nervous. I'm not going to lie. I got nervous.
Well, not only that, like, at that point, Washington had won 6 straight games or something.
Yeah, they swept the Cardinals.
Swept the Cardinals. And I thought they won the last 2 games of the Dodgers series.
I think so.
So, 8 straight games they had won.
Yeah, and then...
No, you won 3 straight.
I'm not just saying this because Houston's my favorite team, but they are the best team in baseball. They have been the last 3 years. I mean, they didn't get it done last year. Injuries. I mean, you can't win when all your star players are hurt.
Yeah, Verlander was hurt too, wasn't he?
No, I think Verlander just wasn't on it. I don't know what it was.
I thought he got sick or something.
He may have. I don't fully remember. I just know they lost to the Red Sox in the championship series, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, and like I said, you can't win when your star players are hurt. So I will be keeping up with that during this episode. If anything happens, I'm not really going to know because I'm just swiping up and down on ESPN and where we're at. Not really good on service. So yeah, we'll do what we can.
Just while we're still on the sports talk, I want you to see this because this is an insane stat considering both these quarterbacks had a 3.5 game start over him.
Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, but we know what Georgia's offense is doing. They're not going out there. They're not playing Georgia football. They're playing.
No, they are playing Georgia football, and people finally realize that they're not going to throw the fucking ball.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're not like Fromm was. I think he was one of the top passers last year.
Yeah.
And then this year he's not even in the discussion.
Passer rating he is, but
well, yeah, because he only throws like 10 passes a game or whatever.
Yeah, and they're like 5 yards.
But we are at the conclusion of the baseball season. It's either going to end tonight or tomorrow night, depends. Basketball season is upon us in the NBA. College is right around the corner. College football is still going on, but as we stated, there's not going to be a whole lot of sports talk until we're into like the bowl games and everything, and then the Super Bowl, and then the NBA championship. Just because we kind of know what everybody wants to hear from us. So yeah, like we said, we want to listen to y'all the most instead of just coming on here and doing whatever the fuck we want. Even though we can do that, we'll have episodes where we do that, aka last week when it was 40 something degrees outside and we decided to sit out there in shorts, me with no socks on inside of my shoes. My toes were blue when I got inside, so we just did a 30-minute promo on Star Wars. Which I wasn't mad at it. We did what we had to do. When you don't have shit to talk about.
Honestly, though, I think that was pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I'm not mad at it.
I want to do... That's what I was kind of trying to get earlier. I want to do more episodes where we talk about, like, lore of, like, certain franchises and stuff. Because there's so many franchises, I think, that have just great lore. And I think that's something I've noticed a lot of people say is that they like how much we know about stuff.
Yeah.
So even if it's just us talking about, like, for example, Breaking Bad... I love Breaking Bad. Yeah, I was about to say, I guarantee you could talk about Breaking Bad forever.
I fucking love Breaking Bad. I haven't watched the movie yet. I tried last weekend or the week before, one of the two. But I was just so damn wore out for work that I said, fuck it. I got like maybe 30 minutes in and I paused it and I'm like, I'm going to bed. Yeah. I can't do this shit. I'm just going to bed. But I will watch that movie. I will finish that movie, and I will probably do a review by myself or I can do it with you since you don't really know much about it.
Yeah,
or you can fucking just watch the movie because it's gonna at the beginning of the movie.
I mean, I basically know what it's about. It's right up after Walt dies.
It's picking up where Jesse left off.
Yeah, it's basically right after Jesse escaped.
Yeah, and like
him running for his life.
Well, you know how damn Netflix is. They do, like, especially if it's on a Netflix series. Well, no, it's actually even like TV shows they pick up. You can skip the recaps for the episodes before. Mm-hmm. Well, they have a recap of the entire series right before the movie.
Well, I've seen a lot of the key scenes, like the Gus death, which is, I think, one of the coolest deaths.
Hell, it's one of the coolest deaths ever.
Yeah.
Like, just the way he dies, he comes out and he straightens up his tie like nothing happens, and then he just fucking falls over.
It turns over, you see half his face missing.
I do believe you see that in the recap before the movie. But like I said, I've only gotten a few minutes into the movie. When I watched that Complex video yesterday, and they were talking about what he was wearing in the final scene, I'm like, no. It's like I haven't gotten that far, but it wasn't a spoiler.
No,
it was just what he was wearing.
Yeah, it was literally like he went from street
clothes to a fucking like Don
sweater.
He was fucking Don again. But yeah, so that'll definitely be on the lookout. And things like that.
We'll definitely do a Star Wars episode. Like we talked about that last night. We're definitely going to do it.
Yeah, for sure. Because, I mean, no, I don't know everything about Star Wars, but
I can get people on here that
know. We can fill people. You can get people in here that don't know, and I can just sit here and like just give my thought or whatever.
Yeah, because you coming from a movie fan, I have pretty good friends that are just fans of the lore in general.
Yeah. And that's not bad. And we can get Joel here for Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah.
I know Harry Potter.
I mean, Harry Potter, I feel like it would probably be me, you, and Kyle.
Yeah, I know a good chunk
can probably
of Harry
get
Potter.
One other person if you want.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I love the Harry Potter movies. I've read some of the books. I don't care to, like, go out and fucking reread a book, even though I don't really like to read. But
the audiobooks are really good for that.
Just audiobooks in general are
good.
If you haven't read Supermarket or listened to Supermarket, the audiobook is fantastic. Have you read it yet or listened to it?
Mm-mm.
If you want to read it, because I know you like to read, I do have the physical copy of the book.
Well, I didn't think you wanted to...
I don't care if you borrow it. Shit. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I've got the audiobook, so that's really why I bought the physical book, was to listen to it and read it at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, have the book out and follow along like we did in high school.
I guarantee you that'd be fucking confusing now.
Yeah, probably. But, yeah, I like the audio. I like audiobooks more. Because, like I said, one, I don't like to read because my brain can't handle reading. Because I'm not, like, clinically diagnosed with ADD or ADHD, but when it comes to reading, I can't sit still, can't focus. I'll hear something, and I'll look up, I'll go investigate, come back to read, and I'm just like, well, I'll close the book.
I'm pretty sure I have some form of, like, dyslexia, because you know how I type, like, I'll have, like, almost a complete thought, but then leave out, like, 3 words.
Yeah, and I'm like,
but in my head, they were there. I read them there.
I mean, it happens. So what do you want to talk about today? You want
to just go ahead and go in music?
I mean, I guess. I mean, we've kind of talked about music.
I mean, yes, but like...
What more could we say?
I mean, we kind of just like... I feel like we just went surface level on what music's done for us. I mean, music has literally been a part of our lives from...
Well, I mean, if you want to talk about what you said, and we incorporate music into that, like how our styles and whatnot.
Oh yeah,
we can do that.
Yeah,
so, take it away, Derrick.
Okay.
Before he starts, we're probably gonna have an interruption here soon. We're alone at the moment, but Kyle and Celie will be back. I think Celie's just gonna listen. I don't know if she's gonna talk unless spoken to. I think Kyle's just gonna stop by for a second and then dip out. But yeah, take it away, Derrick.
So yeah, I was talking about how our styles have changed ever since we were like little, which I mean that's normal, but I feel like we've consistently changed, at least up the last probably 2 to 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely say so, because I know like in high school, I mean I'm still heavy into hip-hop, but not as much like I was then. Like, that was all I could listen to. It was all I wanted to listen to.
And you could tell by how we
dressed. the things we did or whatever. I won't really say the things we did. I mean, we were kids. That goes with who we were, not music. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, hell, in elementary school when I like I said before, I grew up listening to like West Coast, East Coast rap, stuff like that. So when I was a kid, I wore the baggier pants. I sagged, I'm not gonna lie. I wore the baggier clothes. What I saw from Atlanta hip hop, that's what they were wearing, the baggier clothes, the big t-shirts, the big pants.
Speaking of Atlanta hip hop, did you see that big ass mural they made of Outkast?
I did not.
Dude, it's awesome.
Wow, I'm gonna have to go.
Just like a whole, I can't remember where they said it was at, but it's literally the whole wall of this building, and it's just Outkast. Like,
damn, hell yeah, I'm gonna have to go and see that. Outkast, definitely. I mean, good lord, I wish they never would have broke up. I honestly think,
Well, speaking of like a cool mural, we have personally seen that ties to music. That one in New Orleans where it had Birdman and Lil Wayne on it, on that old abandoned.
Yeah, in the ghetto.
No, the one that was outside of the town when we were leaving.
Yeah, it was near Hollygrove. That's what I'm saying.
No, the one on that empty warehouse.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were meaning when we were close to Hollygrove.
Yeah, well, we saw that one too. The one that, it's his old, it was like this, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, there was...
I'm talking about the one that was basically the one of God and...
Yeah.
But it was Birdman.
I mean, hell, there's stuff... I think there's one... No, there was also one in New Orleans. It was like a flute or some type of wind instrument, something that. A clarinet, I think.
On a Holiday Inn.
Yeah, it was on the side of a hotel. It was nice. I'll find the picture and I'll plug it in because I know I took a picture of it. I like seeing stuff like that because it's not just music; it's art.
Yeah.
Art inspires everybody. This is just going to go into myself for those that do know me and know how high my interest in music is. 3rd grade is when I really started to like explore things. In the back of the bus was where we could cuss and everything and not be heard. So that was when we were just like, we were badasses. We owned the bus if you were sitting in the back. I mean, we did battle raps, we did stuff like that. So that's been me since I was like 8. So 17 years of music just evolving me to where, I've done it on my own or whatever. I think for the longest time I did a song in college for my English final. Like I read the paper and then she was like, you can do these certain things, discussing one of the books that we done. And then she's like, you can actually write a song. You just have to put it on YouTube. And I'm like, well, or she said, you can put it on YouTube or perform it in class. And I'm like, well, I already know I'm getting an A. So I linked up with Philip. I went into his studio and literally this was when I was like heavy into writing and recording on my own. I stayed up all night, wrote a song. The next day, went to class, left school, drove down to his studio, and I recorded it in one take. Now, I couldn't do that.
I remember whenever you did that. Like, it was so crazy.
Yeah. What is this? Yeah, I wanted to tag a few people in that because it's so true. But, yeah, like I said, now I couldn't do anything like that. The last time I wrote a song, wasn't even a song. It was a verse. I wrote it for Spencer, and I think I still have it on my phone, but nothing came out of it. I mean, it is what it is. I think that part of my life has moved on because I know, like, I don't want to be like every other person from Dalton that's into music. They're not going to make it. No offense to any of y'all.
There's a few people I feel like
could if they really, really, really put more effort into it.
There's we give him shit, but there is one person I think he could do it, but he would have to change something.
Who? Oh yeah, for sure. I mean,
there's just someone that it's not supportive of him about that right now, and I think that is what he wants to do. Like, he's not going to say it, but it is what he wants to do, and it's pretty obvious.
Well, the thing is, and I learned it the hard way, you really have to give your time.
Yeah.
And that means getting away from friends, family, girlfriends, whatever. It's tough, and that's the one reason why I quit, because I didn't want to give up that part of my life. Because, like I said, I've been following artists forever, and that's really what it takes. You have to be 100% committed to that.
Well, it doesn't matter what it is, really. I know this isn't... I mean, we're on the outskirts of music right now, but, like, look at any of these basketball players or just anybody that's a star. They had to give up some part of their life at one point.
Yeah.
Maybe they're getting more of it now. Like, I didn't even know, apparently Kevin Durant's had a YouTube channel for like 4 years.
Yeah, well, a lot of them like game or make music themselves and stuff like that. But like, yeah. But look at Logic. I don't even know if you fully know, but he was homeless. He was living in his best friend's basement, and he told him, he was like, yo, give me a year, and I swear to you, we'll make it. And look at Logic now. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Logic is becoming trash, and I hate to say that because he is one of my favorites, but
holy
just
shit.
Listen. Good Lord.
Judge me.
She just came back with like bukus of candy. Yeah. But like I said, listen to like the last few features he's been on. He's whack. I'm going to sit here and say it. Confessions of a Dangerous Mind wasn't the best album. Young Sinatra 4 was good. But it wasn't
Young
his
Sinatra
best.
4 is probably my favorite album of his just because it's so different than...
His Bobby Tarantino stuff is what I like the most. I mean, like
so
I said,
does Rick and Morty.
Yeah, The Incredible True Story is great. Under Pressure was great. His mixtapes are great. I mean, that's what Bobby Tarantino is. That's what Young Sinatra started as. But like I said, when it comes to doing something like that, you've got to put a lot on hold to make it.
I kind of think he's trying to not necessarily lead music, but like Donald Glover, he's trying to make music not his main focus anymore.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty obvious because he started his own production company. He's written 2 books now, because isn't there another book other than the Supermarket?
I think so. Logic?
Yeah.
Logic's wrote a movie.
Yeah, he has his own production company.
Yeah, he's got Bobby Boy Records.
Bobby Boy Productions, too.
Yeah.
That's a music studio.
He's got Supermarket. I think he wrote another novel. Like I said, he's
I'm
got the movie.
Or at least he wrote a novella that's in another book.
Yeah. He's got the movie, which J.J. Abrams is the one doing it.
Yeah, that's
because it's gonna be like a Clerks type thing.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how to feel about that because
you know what I could see it being? Clerks, but like with people trying to break into rap.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
That is like a very interesting take, and I think it could be cool.
I would like Supermarket to be made into a movie. Once you like read the book or listen to it, you'll think, damn, this could be a movie. And I kind of think that may be what it is because he said it's like Clerks and Supermarket. Of course, it's a supermarket. It's a store. And it follows Flynn. Yeah, it follows Flynn, and he works in the supermarket. But yeah, next time we get together, I'll let you borrow the book. It's a great read. If you don't want the book, I'll fucking find a way to buy you the damn audiobook. I think you can gift it to people.
I've thought about getting Audible, but I just haven't yet.
Well, yeah, get Audible free trial, and you get to keep the book, and then just dip out. That's what I did.
Well, I listen to so many YouTube channels, and
I
don't know if you can use their codes every time. Like, I don't know if you can use multiple YouTube codes, but
on Audible,
yeah.
not when you sign up because it's linked to your Amazon
Well,
account.
some of them don't necessarily say for sign up. It says use this Audible code. So I don't know.
I'll send you one to use, and it'll work because I've used it. So nothing to worry
And
about.
well, I just spoke of him. Someone else, I think that it's obvious they're getting out of music, but the mark he's left on music, I don't think it's necessarily as shown right now, but it will be in a few years. I think Don Glover.
Well, that's what you just said.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He's getting out of music now, but like I think he's going to leave a much bigger impact on music than people think right now.
I love his music.
Yeah,
Like
I wish he would release one more song.
Let me rephrase that. I love certain songs.
Yeah.
I don't like every song he's done. I mean, I've only listened to a few. Like, I haven't taken the time to listen to an album. There's a few songs that I've listened to and that I like. But that's with every artist. I mean, you're not going to like... I don't like every Logic song. You know, it's physically impossible to. Like I just said, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind was not the best album ever, and I refuse to listen to every song. Same way with Eminem. I don't like every Eminem song. I mean, if it's not a banger,
I'll say this: I really like Kamikaze, but if you can listen to every song on that album multiple times, you're a psychopath. Because that's an album I feel like you listen to once, maybe like every year.
grab mine.
Like I literally feel like that's something you listen to once a year because it's so.
Well, it's just a diss album. That's all it is. Like there's no meaning to any of the songs.
And I do have a huge problem with that album, with one song, because he just goes after people that they gave him shit, but it's because they wanted him to get better because he's their favorite artist of all time, and he goes after Tyler the Creator and calls him
a faggot. Yeah, you can say faggot on here. It's not like we're not FCC regulated, so we can say whatever the fuck we want.
Well, I didn't want to offend.
You're not gonna offend. You don't want to offend anybody on no offense.
Okay.
But no, you're not gonna offend anybody when you say, "Well, so and so called so and so a faggot." I mean, he done it. There's nothing. There's nothing that we can do about it. There's no point in getting offended by it. It happens. I mean,
and
that's
it's
just
don't get me wrong. I think it's a clever lyric, but it's like, dude, that's
he didn't have to say it. He didn't have to say it.
And they went back now and edited it.
Yeah, like
it's uncalled. And then you hear a record scratch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Or not, maybe not a record scratch, but it sounds like his word jumbles up. Like you hear "foot" and it.
Yeah. Well, he has been known to catch a lot of flack for his gay slurs, and just him. I don't know why it's just him.
Well,
50 Cent can get on an album and call somebody a faggot or whatever, and no one's gonna say anything to him. But when it's Eminem, it's like, oh fuck, you sir can't say that.
But then like you look at like dude's been in 2 movies, and one of them he's literally, oh yeah, I'm gay. Like I don't get how people never understood how I'm. That's why I say it all the time.
Who?
Eminem.
Oh yeah, when he was
in the interview where he comes out which that's hilarious.
It is. That movie's funny. That movie's underrated.
Yeah, that scene's underrated.
That scene is underrated. I mean,
he's like, yeah, that's why I always talk about sucking dick, and I'm like, I remember the first time we watched it, we all looked at each other like,
what the fuck? Is Eminem really gay? But no, I mean, I really just spoke about myself, so I guess it's your turn.
Yeah, like I kind of said it before, but like growing up, I was definitely country. And my clothing showed that. Like I wore blue jeans and blue jean shorts and like chaps and shirts and stuff. And then I got to like middle school and I started listening a little bit to I guess it was more like early emo stuff. Whatever was popular.
Scene.
Because I started wearing DC shoes, the big fucking skateboarding
the skater
shoes.
phase. Yeah. I went through that. I mean, I actually skated though.
Yeah.
I mean, I partook in that actual life for a little bit.
But now, like, and then really, whenever I think I started to change was like when bro country took over. It was like, okay,
Bye.
I like Florida Georgia Line, but that's one band.
Yeah.
Don't everyone. Okay, everyone's gonna do this shit. Fuck you, Luke Bryan. I'm out.
Yeah.
And so I I'd kind of started finding Maroon 5 right around that same time. But then one of my friends played Avicii or Skrillex. And I'm went to that.
Oh, yeah, because you're heavy into EDM.
Yeah. Not now as much. Mostly just Daft Punk now.
Yeah.
But.
Well, hell, they like the originators. I mean.
Oh, yeah.
And,
they've been around since the 90s.
Yeah. I mean,
which they haven't released an album. And they did the music for Starboy.
Yeah. But
they haven't done an album since Get Lucky. Or
yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Is that the album name?
I don't know. I just know that song's on it.
Yeah.
That's the only song I really know from it.
Well, that and the song they did with oh, never mind. That was Robin Thicke and Pharrell. I was like, oh, no. Yeah, no. That was Robin Thicke.
But, yeah, I mean, like we were saying, I mean, in high school, like I said, I still listen to that. I kind of listened to country a little bit.
And it kind of shaped the way I would dress. I mean, in high school, I always wore khaki shorts.
In high school, I was always wearing, like, sports shirts.
Yeah, and I mean, well, for me in high school, up until my senior year, I didn't give a fuck. So I wore damn gym shorts and sweatpants all year round with just a pair of tennis shoes. But I mean, I always wore like a nice polo or whatever, a nice t-shirt, khaki shorts,
Nikes, and then or nicer Nikes, and then
whatever,
I was
kind of preppy, but not like full blown prep. Like, hey, I can wear Abercrombie and Fitch. No.
Want some of these?
I'm good right now.
Alright.
You good?
I have the whole candy store if you need anything.
The last few years of high school, I was always wearing like Nike or like a Florida shirt.
Yeah, for real.
Or just a Southeast shirt or something. Like,
yeah, that was me my senior year. Like,
and athletic shoes.
I wore athletic shit all the time my
Yeah.
senior year, every fucking day. I didn't care.
And then I want to say probably around 19s whenever I started getting into more, like literally going back and listening to like indie and alternate, and that's basically where my style is now. I mean, Maroon 5 is my favorite band, and
Yeah,
there's still country singers that like Tim McGraw's probably my all-time favorite, but that's the boy.
I'm going to see Garth Brooks.
Yeah, she got her and her mom got tickets for their early Christmas to go see Garth Brooks.
And that reminded me, like, going from country to EDM really got me into parody music. I do.
Well, Weird Al is the originator.
Yes.
He is the
dude has been around for 4 decades.
He's been around forever.
Like the 80s.
Like
yeah.
That's when because he was doing Michael Jackson stuff. Mm-hmm. That's when he like first started out.
And his last album, he made fun of modern pop.
Is he still putting out albums?
Yeah.
I know he went on tour.
He put an album out, I think, in 2014 or 2015. He made fun of Lord and Pharrell.
I'll have to look on that.
Yeah, because he released the song Tool Shed, because she had the song named Tool or something. He made a song called Tool Shed, and it was talking about all of his tools.
I remember when White and Nerdy came out.
Yeah.
Like that.
The dude has worked in every genre, too.
Yeah, just to make fun of people.
Yeah.
Well, not to make fun of them, but, to parody.
To parody the genre.
Yeah, and to parody, you're out, riding dirty and you're complaining about cops being on your ass. Well, he's over here going to flip it. I'm white and nerdy. I don't have a gun. I got a soldering iron. He's mowing his lawn in the video, and he's talking about his cat playing a video game or something like that.
Yeah.
It's hilarious stuff. I liked where he made fun of the Backstreet Boys. Like at the end, he's like, "We're all gay," or "I want it that way," or because it was something about like wasn't it called eBay or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah, something about it was about shopping on eBay. Yeah, and then he comes out at the end and Joke's on y'all, the Backstreet Boys are gay. But, yeah, I mean, thinking about it now, I listen to a little bit of everything. I wouldn't really say it's transitioned my style as in clothing, because
I'd say, well, it definitely has for me, because the more I've gotten into rap, the more I care. Well, I've always liked shoes, but I wasn't always after. I didn't give a fuck about Jordans.
I did, but I didn't.
The first 2 shoes I even cared about were Air Maxes and Nike Shocks. But
yeah.
Also, one of the earliest rap songs I remember was it's the one with Lil Wayne and Got a Chopper in the Car. The big
Rick Ross?
Yes. He goes something about got the Nike Shocks. Whatever, that song.
Like, Derrick, do you know how many fucking rap songs I know? And you're trying to make me think of
John. the John one.
the John one.
Yeah, it's called John.
I can find it.
I don't. It's like the only song, the only big song they have together.
I don't know.
But
I've never liked Rick Ross, so I don't listen to anything that's featured in it. Oh. I mean, when it come out that he's over here rapping about shooting cops and whatnot, and then he used to be like a fucking like a little rent-a-cop correctional officer type shit back in the day. Yeah, that's when I don't know. I mean, I used to say the same shit about Lil Wayne, that he's fake gangster and whatnot, but I don't fucking listen.
More like he's real gangster.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know. I mean, unless you've been to Holly Grove, which we've been on the outskirts of it. He might have been doing some shit. But I don't know. Like I said, I mean, now if I'm not wearing something red or black, I feel against myself.
Which is so weird because you don't like Georgia.
Exactly, and that's what everybody says. Is like, well, you're not a Georgia fan, but you always wear red and black and white. And I'm like, I'm sorry that I have a favorite color. I mean, but I'm trying to get out of it just because, I mean,
I wear it the most too.
Well, because I have a pair of
Yeah.
Jordans that are all red, and I can't wear them with everything.
It's so easy to just wear a black and red pair of shoes.
Exactly. That's what I have on my feet right now. All white with some red and black boosts.
But now, what I was trying to say is, I do care about like all these shoes.
Certain shoes.
Yeah.
We'll say all these shoes, but certain shoes. Yeah, because a lot of them
Well, to be fair, I'll always have like Dunks, not Jordans, but the Dunks, the SBs.
Yeah.
But growing up, poor white kid, and those have always been one of the hardest shoes to get because they only release them through skate shops usually.
Yeah. Well, not only that, I mean, not like trying to like throw a race card or anything out there. It wasn't culturally acceptable for us to wear shoes like that. Now it is because
most of your hop beasts are white guys.
Now.
Yeah.
Then no, it was only the ratchets or the thuggy ones or however you want to call it that were going out and getting these shoes. And listen, I work in a shoe store, so I see all kinds of people coming in and buying certain shoes. And no, it's not just black people. You know, it's everybody now. I mean, I'm the same way. I'll look at shoes and I'm just like, damn, gotta have these. But then I'm just like, but what would I wear them with? I don't have the, what's the word that I'm looking for? I guess I could say I don't have the style to wear.
Yeah.
Because I'm not.
That's my biggest problem with Ultra Boost is that they're supposed to be a lifestyle shoe, but they still look so heavily
athletic.
Yes.
Like run. I mean, this is set like these. I wear them with either these pants that I have on now or gym shorts.
Yeah.
I wore them with
the first Ultra Boost, they look less athletic, I think.
Yeah, well, they didn't have the heel plate.
Yeah.
I wore these with blue jeans over the weekend, and I mean, I matched with them, but at the same time, I just kind of like looked, and I'm like, these don't really go with them.
But like, I've never really thought the Adidas Yeezys were that cool. Well, mostly because I've gotten really into shoes the last 2 years, and literally the last 2 years, everything that's released in that has been almost the same colorways.
Yeah.
That's whenever I saw the shoes he's releasing for Christmas, the ones that are based off the Jewish words.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit! Like he's actually doing something different with his shoes now.
Yeah.
Like giving them actual color. Like I really want those. I think it was Yeshul.
Something like that.
Because they're all 3 Jewish words, but they all have to do something with like celebration, life, all that. I was like, okay, if you're gonna do this, because you look at his shoes with Nike and they were completely different.
Yeah, completely different shoe. But at the same time, that's Nike's fault. Because if you look at Nikes, every Nike, you can go, oh, well, this is this certain Nike with a twist to it.
Yeah.
Adidas aren't like that. But back to what I was saying, I don't have the fashion sense. Not the style. It's the fashion sense. I'll give it up to black people. They can match with damn near anything. Because I see a lot of guys, they'll ask for women's shoes.
Yeah.
Because women's shoes have more color and whatnot, and they like to be vibrant and wear that kind of stuff. Me, no. You give me just a plain fucking black pair of shoes, and I'll wear whatever with it. You give me these red and white shoes, I'll wear whatever with it. I can find a way to do it. But them, and it's not just them. Some white people are like, every race is like that. They have that fashion sense. I don't have it. I don't want it. You know.
Well, you trying to like make this music and this guy is really one of the reasons I've gotten some of the shoes. Trinidad James, like regardless on if you think he's a shitty rapper or not.
Never listen to him.
But dude knows what he's doing fashion wise. Somewhat. There is a show he has on YouTube where it was one episode he wore literally all red leather.
Ooh.
And they gave him a lot of shit for it because every move he would make, he would squeak. And he was wearing a cowboy hat.
Fucking Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah. Oh, heavy. Heavy. And, but like, dude's like, yeah, I just want to wear Gucci socks with whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, dude, that's fucking cool.
You can pull it off.
Yeah.
Like I said, some people have the fashion sense to pull it off.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. And I don't have a problem with that. I mean,
And
a lot of it.
Seeing how he's came up, like, I think you would probably like him way more as a person than you would as a rapper because dude came from basically like us, like nothing. He worked for everything he had, and then he just got really lucky and got like one huge song in it, elevated him up there.
Yeah, well, that's really all it takes is just
Yeah.
a break. Everybody gets a big break sometime. Every dog has its day.
Dude's from the Barbados.
Yeah.
Lived in South Carolina most of his life, and then grew up teenage years, early 20s in Atlanta.
Okay.
And Atlanta's where he basically claims. But there was one episode where he was talking about how he busted his ass for a whole week for the Galaxy phone posits.
Yeah.
And
Those are nice.
I
I know you hate foam posits, but
those look cool.
I love the way foam posits look.
Some posits I think look
I love
okay.
all of them. Just because they're a classic shoe.
Yeah.
I love the classic shoes.
Well, foam posits is a shoe that I think needs the crazy designs.
Yeah, oh definitely. Because
They look
look at them. They're an ugly shoe. I won't lie, they're an ugly shoe, but I just like the way they look.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I've never owned a pair or anything. Don't know what they feel like, but I love the way the shoe looks.
And I think a lot of the reasons I like Air Maxes so much is because growing up, the rapper I like the most was Eminem. And Eminem just, Air Maxes all day, every day.
Yeah. Well, it's just like me. I don't like the way Cortez look.
Well, that's what I was going to say. The first shoe that I ever thought I was like, oh shit, this is awesome, was a pair of Cortezes.
Why? Like they're foamy leather.
Dude, I was like six.
And they just
I was in like 6 or 7.
The only Cortez I would wear are the Stranger Things Cortez.
No, I'd wear those Day of the Dead ones.
No, I don't like Cortez. I just don't like the way they look.
But see, something I started having, I was like, well, are people going to try and say I'm cultural appropriation on those? Because like they are straight up Day of the Dead. Like it has like
Cortez in general, it's a Hispanic shoe.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look into, because they're like from the 80s, early 90s.
Yeah. No, they were one of the first shoes that,
Yeah,
so
that's
maybe
what I'm saying.
70s.
So, like,
Because every shoe they used in the Stranger Things pack was like the original
Yeah.
Nike shoes, like
Yeah.
Tailwind.
Well, that's
all
what I'm
that.
saying. Well, the Tailwinds are making a way back too, and they've got a revamped design.
The undercover.
Yeah, they're nice.
Oh my god, the undercover.
We have a few Tailwinds, and I'm just like, these are nice looking.
I thought you got those the other day. I was like, what the fuck?
No, there are a lot of shoes I want to buy, like those the night joggers. I don't like the way they look. They're ugly, but they are comfy as hell, and they match my work shit, getting me out of wearing red and black shoes every day because that's all I have. Fuck, lost my trail of thought. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, when I think of Cortez, I think of the long button-up shirt and Dickies, along with shell toes, Adidas shell toes, and a headband. Yeah.
Oh, you mean the Adidas Superstars?
Yeah,
Or-
they're shell toes.
Yeah.
That's what I know them as, is shell toes. But yes, the Superstars. I love them. I've had a pair of them.
See, I don't get that. Like, I like the Cortez. I hate those, and I know they are associated with like the same people.
Yeah, like just different sets, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, just to put it into that form, you got your shell toe Superstars, and you got your Cortez. I just associate more with the shell toes because I had a pair myself. Love the way they feel. The classic Reeboks.
Which they're making,
They are making a little bit of a comeback.
but that's because of what AI did.
Yeah.
AI put,
No, I don't mean his shoe. I mean
No,
AI did put Reebok on the map. Him and
but do you not know what happened this year?
uh-uh.
I think it was Complex Con in June. He basically called, because you know Reebok is not owned by Reebok anymore, right?
Who they owned by?
Adidas.
Really?
That's why they don't hardly release shoes.
Bastards.
And he still signed with them
Yeah.
because he signed a lifetime deal.
Yeah. Well, his shoes, fantastic. I owned like 4 pair of them when I was a kid. Love them.
And
Thought
he
I-
put them on blast. He was like, yeah, they don't give a shit about the Reebok brand anymore. And ever since he said that, boom, 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 they
Yeah.
re-released his classic shoes in modern looks.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Well, you also got to think of it this way, since we're talking about like shoes and style and whatnot. Champion's making its way back. They're more popular now than I think they were
do you
then.
remember when... Like I said, I never had like the biggest shoe I ever had in high school was Air Maxes and Shocks.
Yeah.
But like when people had Champion or Fila, you were made fun of.
Yeah, you were looked at like, oh, you don't have the money to buy Nike
Yeah.
or Adidas.
Even Nike athletic shoes. And
Yeah.
everything. It was like
now,
now like if
Everybody's
I ever see a
wearing them.
dude wear a Fila Disruptor, I might kick his ass. But,
yeah.
Look, it's one thing for a girl to wear that Fila Disruptor, but
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah. I don't even think that we have a men's disruptor. I don't think we do.
they make them in men's sizes.
Yeah, I
know that.
know, but I don't think that we have one.
Thank
But
I didn't think about buying a pair as a joke, but like,
but I do remember the old school ones from when we were in school with the strap. I remember those. Didn't own a pair. I know somebody that did, and he wore them all the time, and I'm just like, come on now. But yeah, these old school companies are trendy again. Like I
Yeah.
said, we have a lot of champion shit.
well, you look at. I think it's coming back to the 90s are basically coming back,
Yeah, we're finding a way to come back. We have to find a way.
and well, maybe it's because like this is gonna fucking hurt, but we're starting to get old.
We are starting to get old.
And
Unfortunately.
we're starting to get in charge of stuff. And
Yeah.
so we have the money right now, and we're like, well, we want this shit.
Yeah, supply and
And-
demand. I mean,
You look at the Nike like jackets and stuff. They're going back to the really
old school,
bright.
old school windbreakers, the,
Yes.
the big ones, the bright ones. Yeah, but you know,
And that is totally influenced by music because you have these
Yeah.
guys that come up and are like,
they're going out and they're buying these things,
and then all these kids
they're like, "Hey, I want that.
Yeah.
He's got it." So,
or some people like us that grew up with that are like, hell yeah, we want
yeah,
this.
like, oh shit, limited release. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna try to get it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't always win those, but we can go out there and still get it. We're gonna have to pay a little bit more, but it's still
Well,
accessible.
I'll go ahead and say like I haven't got a pair of his shoes yet.
Nope.
Oh, you already know who I'm going to talk about, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Travis Scott. Dude, him, and I learned this. It's him and his DJ.
Oh, yeah?
I forget what his name is, but he was on the episode, the show with Trinidad James and them, and he was talking about it. He's like, yeah, dude, me and Travis are doing all this. Like, we're coming up. Like, Nike's giving us the permission to do it. We're the ones picking the colors. They want us to go kind of brighter colors, but we like the monotone, like darker.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah,
I like the way they look. Like, that's the thing. Like, and I mean, Logic said it on one of his songs.
They might be about to release a pair of SBs, and though if he releases a pair of SBs, then those shoes will be like $3,000.
Well, I feel the same way about Logic. You know, like I was saying, he said in the song he hasn't signed the shoe deal yet. He's waiting on Nike.
I think that's probably pretty close.
I mean, I hope so, because I will try to get that shoe. I don't care what I got to do. I want to get one.
The Lonely motherfucking Island got a shoe deal at one point.
Well, look at how popular they were.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, they're still... Like, you see what they're doing now, and they're still, like...
Yeah, but they're not what they were.
They're not the Lonely Island. They're the top of comedy right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane.
Yeah. I mean, and I don't have an issue with it, but like I was... been thinking about is Champion never went away. I mean,
it almost did.
Yeah, like when you think about it, they were really known for just the sweatshirts. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm thinking about it now, my senior year, our football hoodies, Champion. I didn't realize that until the other day. I saw the C, and I'm like, no shit. And then now, it was last week or the week before, I was at work, and this lady was like, man, if I would have known Champion was going to be this big again, I would have kept all my shit. I wouldn't have got rid of anything. I would have kept it all.
That is what I think the most insane part is that old Champion stuff is worth money.
Yeah.
That to me is crazy.
And if you look at it, they're not doing anything different.
No.
They're keeping the same style. The shoes are different.
Yeah.
I like the way...
I like the sock looking
Yeah.
one. And I hate those on most shoes.
Well, what I hate is that they're only in... We only keep them in kids. We don't have them in men's.
Well, you can go to foot
action. Foot action. Yeah, unfortunately. Well, that's the thing. Like, they carry more of the trendy shoes.
Yeah.
We don't. And I don't have a problem with that because I don't want to just sit there and sell trendy shoes.
Well, in yourself just...
Yeah. Spend money. Because me and where we're at, we're not up there where, we're going to get the shattered backboards. We don't get Yeezys. We're hoping to be there eventually, which would be cool, but I'm glad that we don't because I'm going to be shoveling out some money.
Dude,
on
if y'all got the Pharrell
releases.
like NMDs, I'd fucking...
Yeah.
Bruh.
Exactly. But, you know...
And that's another thing, like, you look at right now, the biggest shoes, and this goes back to the style and the music and stuff, the biggest stuff is being pushed by, like, mostly music. Right now, it's music people.
They're getting heavy into it.
And you look at the most expensive shoes made, Eminem, all of his Jordan, which because of how limited he made them, he made them almost all friends and family. Every single pair goes for over $1,000.
Yep.
Travis, he's doing bigger releases, but there's still every shoe of his he releases over $500. Yeezy.
Well, it's like we were talking about earlier.
Yeezy,
I mean, you look at...
Yeezy is the Jordan for Adidas.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well, like I said, you look at the Red Octobers that he released for Nike, and those things are over $1,000.
They're over $5,000.
Depending on who's selling it.
Well,
because
if they're new.
Yeah, because you know certain people are going to sell it for different price or whatever. But, yeah, I mean, the shoe game is completely different than from what it was a long time ago. I mean, I'm not the biggest sneakerhead, but I love shoes. I mean, I'll take a few minutes out of my day to sit there and just look at what I can, just like I was doing last night. I found you sent me Flyknit Jordan 1s
a long time
ago, and I was like, they're okay. But then I started looking at them last night, and I found a color that I liked.
Dude, those look straight up remind me of a PlayStation 1, by the way.
Oh, the ones I sent you? The gray,
Yeah.
black and blue? Yeah. I just like the way they look.
Apparently, they're comfy as fuck.
Well, I would assume so. The Flyknit's comfy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just completely
As long as you
mesh
don't-
and whatnot.
Yeah.
But,
It is kind of rough on your back ankles where it rubs, but
yeah. Well, hot tops and whatnot.
hey, pause that for a second. So what was the last thing I said?
And we're back. Don't know. I didn't listen.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we just had a little freak scare. Derrick's mother decided to peep in the window, and
Even though her of all people shouldn't have done that after.
an incident that happened over the weekend.
Well, I was waiting for all night for this to pop up on my Instagram. They finally did. Someone that does have shoes that a lot of people don't know about, as far as like a rapper goes, is Kendrick.
Really?
Yeah, he's done, but he's way more into classic shoes. His first deal was with Reebok, which it's what a lot of people have done apparently. Like Travis had it, Kendrick's had it, but then Kendrick went to Nike and he did Cortez's.
Huh. See what I mean?
Yeah, and then now his newest shoe is the Nike React Element 55. And these bitches are awesome.
Oh yes,
They
those
come out-
are.
Like next week.
Those are beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, let me see that again. They have something kind of like that already for kids.
Really?
Um,
That makes sense.
When I get in tomorrow, I'll see if we still have a pair, and I'll.
I love how Nike started doing the little check on the
Yeah,
toe now.
yeah. That's how my 270s are. They have one there.
But,
No, I don't remember what we were talking about, but
I know it was something to do with that.
yeah, we're
Well, something else I was
pushing
going to
an
say
hour
about my style being influenced by like musicians. I always wear graphic tees now, and
Yep.
I would say that's mostly because like I listen to indie and alternate. That's all they fucking wear is graphic tees. I mean, it's usually like bands and stuff, but like
Well, I think like thinking of graphic tees, the screamo bands,
oh god,
their graphic tees are great. Ghost has great ones, but they're not screamo, but they
you've
have
seen the
have
one I
great
have,
ones.
don't
Yeah.
you? The one where he's Dracula. And
Yeah, they put out great great shirts, but yeah, I mean when you think of like We Came as Romans, they've had good shirts. Think Bring Me the Horizon has had a few good shirts. I had one, I don't remember who it was. It might have been We Came as Romans. I don't remember who it was. It was a tank. It was a white tank, and the graphic was black. Well, it was an owl. I didn't know when I bought it, but it had like the pentagram. Isn't that what it is? It had it on it, and I'm like, it had the all-seeing eye, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm getting rid of this
Well,
shirt. Like I was like,
there's-
I didn't know until
There's one
like after the fact.
when you said Ghost. They released a shirt. I think whenever Gay Pride Month is, they release one,
Yeah.
and it's him and his Papa and Mortis thing. But he's doing this, and inside's the rainbow with the all-seeing eye. And I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
I mean, it is what it is on that.
Yeah, I was like, but those are two such different things to put together. I was just like, what the fuck? But yeah, like, I think without knowing it, your style is influenced by what you listen to.
For sure.
I mean, yeah, of course you're always gonna wear stuff like that or like sports shirts if you're into that stuff. But,
Yeah.
like, you're always gonna be influenced either by like people you look up to, like.
Well, I think it's more like when you're going out.
Oh
That's
Dude,
where it's more
if I didn't
influenced
look
by.
like this, I guarantee you I would try to pull stuff off like LeBron and
Yeah, well,
not necessarily LeBron, but like
Well, the sports players are really
Odell.
where it's coming from, where they're dressed up real nice and certain things, and they're going out there as far as by what they wear.
Cam.
I mean, yeah, Cam Newton being the worst,
Well, him or Westbrook.
or LeBron. I mean,
LeBron, dress wise, I think LeBron's one of the classier ones because you look at other people in the league and it's like, the fuck?
yeah, but I mean, when you look
Like
at
Russell for
yeah, Russ gets very feminine with what he wears. LeBron's
props
doing a
to the
little
dude.
bit too.
Props to the dude. I couldn't do it.
I mean, well, he's got the swag to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, who's gonna talk shit to Russ? Would you?
No, dude,
'cause-
dude's average a triple double.
yeah, I mean, you're not gonna say anything to him.
you're not going to say anything to LeBron either. You're not going to say anything to Cam. I mean, they make the money to wear whatever the fuck they want. Same for us. It's just we don't make the money that they make, so we wear, one, what makes us comfortable, two, that expresses ourselves, three, what we can afford.
Yeah, well, it's... I make fun of white girls all the time, but, like, I guess I'm probably the male version of a white girl because I wear flannels all the fucking time in the winter.
Yeah.
I just
do
love wearing a
sometimes.
flannel
It just
with graphic
depends.
tees. I think they look so good
yeah,
together.
you do wear that all the time.
But they look so good together, I think.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to knock you for your style. I mean, it definitely does suit you, especially when you wear your hair down. It's like you just complete that entire look.
The flannels and the long hair.
Yeah, you just complete that look. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I like...
And I think the whole flannel... Because I used to not like flannels like that, but I think... the indie music and like them taking it from basically like the hippie scene or like I can't think of what the people we always make fun of
hipsters.
Yes, hipsters.
Yeah,
I mean that's what indie is. It's basically like,
well, I mean you can ask her because I mean I'm with her every day. We live together. You know, I follow a bunch of like menfluencers on Instagram and YouTube. I mean, that's why my hair is always fixed in a certain way now. Like, I'll get her to do it because I can do it, just not as good as she can because she went to school for hair and stuff. But I have naturally curly hair. It's really curly right now. Round brush, blow dryer to straighten it in a way. And I slick it back. But it's got volume to it. I used to always just want to wear slim cut pants. Well, Hollister and American Eagle now have like the stretchier kind of denim. I can wear skinnies now and they don't look bad on me. I have a pair of jeans that she likes.
I wore skinnies.
Boosh. Yeah, that'd be but like I said, they're stretchy, so they don't hug me real tight because I've had just I've had a few pairs. Yeah. Well, that's the thing too. I've had a regular pair of skinnies, and I have no breathing room.
And it'd
but
be
these,
like that episode of Fantasy Factory where Big Black wears the leather ones.
Yeah, just like that. That's how I felt in them, and I'm like, no, can't wear these. But with these stretchier ones, you know, my style is kind of changing that way. And she always, well, who you wanting to dress up for and whatnot, and I'm just like, I'm doing it for me. You know, I want to feel great. I want to look great, feel great, you be great. Basically, it's just a moth, bro. Calm down.
I know, but
fuck off.
But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get out of always just wearing damn gym shorts or whatever. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit.
Well, I always wear khaki shorts, but like I think that's what looks good on me.
Well, it's the same thing with her. Like,
I used to wear blue jean shorts all the time. I'm just like,
yeah,
God.
jorts. Nobody wears jorts unless you're
John
Cena or Stone Cold. It's
2019.
It's acceptable for them.
His knees and he's wearing jeans.
But like it was about a month ago or so, we went out to eat or we went somewhere, and I rolled up the end of my shorts. And she's like, wow. And I'm like, what? And she's like, did those shorts come like that? And I'm like, no, I rolled them up. And we went to the mall. We went to Hamilton Place. And we went by some store. And on the mannequin, he had the shorts rolled up. And she goes, oh, well, I didn't know it was the style. And I'm like, well, yeah. It's just like it's...
I'm not good with fashion, though. So...
I mean, honestly, if I didn't look the way I did...
Oh, same way.
Like... Well, even if I I was
I can pull it
weight at my height.
Yeah. Oh, you can pull it off.
Oh,
very well.
Yeah, I would. I'd probably wear fucking capris. Maybe not capris, but I would roll my jeans up like that.
Yeah. Well, that's in the fashion nowadays. Things are coming back. Rolling up the bottom is coming back on certain jeans, like the slimmer cut and
well, I've always
skinny
had long socks. I used to wear them in high school. But now, like, getting back into, like, shoe culture, and specifically like just looking at skateboarders and people that collect SBs. That's what they wear. They wear long socks and SBs.
Yeah, the crew socks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, a lot of those you can pull off with the no-show socks.
Yeah.
So I mean, the way shoes and the culture of shoes is now, there's a lot that you can do with.
And
The
that's
fashion
how a
sense.
lot of people like match a color in a shoe to like their clothes is like has
Yeah,
a pair
that,
of
that
socks
layer
that
in between.
matches. Yeah,
that layer in between the
get a
foot
crazy
up
ass.
to,
Yeah,
So you can do a lot with little things like that.
and it really comes from what we watch, like people we were influenced by and stuff, whether we know it or not.
For sure. Ooh, excuse me. Wow, that hurt. Bottom of the sixth, Nationals are up 3-2. I'm a little upset right now. We had 2 on in the bottom of the fifth with 1 out, and then we just blew it. So I'm a little down right now.
I will say, like, if I had just a limited amount, like I could just spend whatever I want on shoes. There's a few shoes I'd get, but like as far as really expensive, like buy a guy, like a musician, the shoe I'd get is definitely the Yeezy 700s, the high top ones. I've always liked these, and
Not a real big fan, but
it's just a 350, like
Yeah.
the high top 350s.
yeah.
I don't know why I like them, but they look like the Air Yeezy mixed with like a UGG.
Yeah. There was one shoe that I showed her yesterday that I liked, but she didn't. Do you remember what shoe it was? Probably not.
Was it?
I know it was a Nike. I don't remember which one it
I
was.
don't either.
I don't know. I don't remember what I was looking at, but I mean, if you get on like StockX and look, they have like a whole bunch of like mixes of ones that I've never seen of Air
Those
Jordan ones.
those fucking ones I sent you earlier, the Joker ones.
Yeah,
I've never
I'll-
seen those.
yeah. Like I said, get on StockX and just scroll, and
You know
you'll see
what's
shoes.
even better to look at for that than StockX? Goat.
Goat's real good too.
And Goat's cheaper.
Goat or you can look at Flight Club, but they're a little overpriced. All their shoes are
That's like
Fucking
I
insane
like
expensive.
watching sneaker shopping, but like
Where's the complex store at?
there's Atlanta.
There is
no,
one
no,
in
no,
Atlanta?
no, no, no.
Oh,
No, there's Miami. I think there's 2 or 3 in New York. There's some in LA.
yeah. Well, damn. I was about to say, if there's one in Atlanta, I want to go. I mean, I'm not going to buy anything, of course, because... Well, I mean, they do have
there's
affordable
consignment
shoes.
stores
Yeah,
in Atlanta that we can go to that are like those.
Might have to check that out.
I went down there last time trying to find some. Didn't know. Came home and searched consignment shoe stores on my phone.
Damn.
I was like, fuck me.
Yeah, let's do that one day.
Yeah. I really want
I
to.
don't even care if I buy anything. I just
Some
want
of
to
them
go
are
and look.
overpriced, but yeah, I want to look too.
Yeah, I don't care to window shop or whatever, just to see what's out there. Because
Yeah.
even going into like a complex, you're going to see a shoe you didn't know existed. It's the same thing with StockX. I mean, some of them, the thing that sucks is a lot of them don't have a price because no one's selling them. It's just letting you know what's out there.
Oh, yeah.
And because like I said, I was just scrolling yesterday and I saw a whole bunch. I'm like, I did not know this shoe existed. I want
I
this
saw
shoe.
Jordan 1. I think it's called the Vegas. Never seen it before. I was like, that's a cool ass colorway.
There was a lot of ones on there that I had never seen because I want a pair of ones.
I do too.
I'm
Well, you know I do.
Yeah, I know you want some ones. I'm desperately waiting for December to cop the 11s, the Bread 11s. Those,
You know what I'm waiting on? You know how they just it was the 10s, right? They're in Seattle.
they
Apparently,
flopped.
apparently that's part of a whole collection they're doing for cities. Because the 3s, the Knicks 3s were part of that apparently.
Really?
I wonder if they're going to do an Atlanta themed one and what colors it would be.
Well, from my understanding of it, it's the teams that he beat in the playoffs is what a lot of his colorways come from.
Well, that would never
Like
happen.
the Seattle.
Well, I know the Knicks one was whenever
Yeah.
he put like fucking 60 or 70 points on them.
Yeah.
So
That's what a lot of his releases are that are in a different team colorway or teams that he beat in the playoffs and everything like that. From my understanding, I could be wrong on that, but I mean, why else would he have like the 13s? He's got them in Laker colors or white and purple, and like I think the bottom just has the yellow on it. But like I said, that's just my understanding of it. But who knows? I think I seen one on there that was like it wasn't titled. Yeah, something like that. It wasn't titled Atlanta, but it was the Hawks colors.
the new Hawks colors?
No, it was the red, black, and yellow from
Okay.
from when they had the old school Hawks. But yeah, there's a lot like that. But I don't know. You got anything else?
No, I mean, other than saying like, yeah, we do get a lot of influences from music and music creators, but and celebrities, but I'd say, especially me. Well, you wanted the 11 Concords, didn't you? The ones he wears in Space Jam.
Concords are my goal for an 11, but these breads are beautiful. I wanted the platinum, the ones that came out last year.
Movies, is a huge. If I ever get rich, I don't care. I'm gonna buy a pair of Air Mags. I'll never wear them bitches again. I will wear them one time and never again.
Just to use the auto lace.
I mean, I'm not even necessarily saying I'd buy those pair because they're like 18,000, I think.
Yeah,
you can buy
outrageous.
the ones that came out in like 2012 for about 7,000.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't mind a pair of Air Mags. It's just
such a flex.
Yes. It really is. Like, hey, look what I got, bitch. I had the money for this. Now I got nothing. I blew all my money on these. But yeah, it's a flex for sure on those. But yeah, if I had money like that, I'd have
like
every shoe that I
one
would
time
want.
you said something was like, why would you spend? But then you kind of came back and you're like, yeah, I'd probably do it.
Yeah, I mean, I would. Like, I mean, I wanted the Win Like 96, the all red 11s. Got the 6 rings. I'm not mad at it. Just, I can't wear them with anything. I mean, I can, but where we live, the weather is kind of like a big fuck you. Because I don't want to ruin those shoes. I don't. They're a beautiful shoe. Don't want to ruin them. Wore them to work. Uncomfortable as hell. That's just what Jordans are.
Like, I want the OBJ 720. This is not like a grail. It's just a shoe I want.
Yeah.
Talk about a dude that has a style.
Yeah, OBJ definitely has style. But yeah, just the Concord 11s are definitely...
Is that the one? No, the ones he wears in Space Jam are literally called Space Jam 11s, aren't they?
Yeah, because Concord is the white, black, and purple.
Yeah, they have purple. The ones in those are like
they're
black.
No, they're black. I'm almost positive they're black. But the thing with these breads that are coming out this year, instead of the 45 on the back, because that's what he wore when he debuted the 11, they put the 23 back on it, which is kind of a little for me, but it's still the 11, so I'm not going to be upset about it. At least for me, I won't be upset about it.
No, I'm.
But yeah, the Space Jam. They were black, if I'm not mistaken. The black and blue.
So that's not it? I thought that was the one he wore.
No, that's Concord.
Okay.
It'll definitely say Space Jam on it, and I do believe they're the black and purple, and the sole is that purplish white color. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, if I had the service, I'd pull it up, but let's see if I can. Jordan 11. If I can spell.
Oh.
Did you find them?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, those. Beautiful shoe.
Hey, in my size, they're only $355.
Yeah, that's the thing. 11 is the most popular shoe outside of the one.
From what I've noticed, just from like the last 2 years, 1s, 3s, 5s, 6s, 11s.
8s are
what? 8s look weird as fuck.
I want the Bugs Bunny. I want those, and then I want I can't remember who it is, but it's the space themed ones. They're like that purplish blue.
Marvin the Martian.
I think
Is it
they
like
might be
legit him, or is it just
No,
painted?
it's they look like the sky. It's like a purplish blue.
That makes sense for
on
that.
it and
That makes sense
whatnot.
for that shoe because that shoe's weird.
Yeah, if you can't find that, I'll find it here in a little bit and I'll show you. But yeah, that shoe, a lot of money, a lot of money.
Well,
But yeah, and the 8 is also a grail because they don't come out very often.
no.
Like one got returned at our store, but it's a woman's.
Yeah. Oh, was it the reverse aqua?
No,
Because those
I
just came
think
out.
it's like blue and yellow. Yeah,
Yeah, it's the reverse aquas.
beautiful shoe. Like
Dude,
I looked at it and I go, look at that 8.
Those sold out, and because guys were trying to fit in them.
Yeah, that's what they do. Everybody does it. They will, for certain shoes, they will try to squeeze their foot into a size they can't wear just to have it. Just to wear it.
I almost did that with some off-whites.
Yeah, just to wear it once and be like, I've just got the shoe, I'll resell it or whatever. Do whatever they want.
But you would have an easier time doing that than I would.
Oh, yeah.
Boat foot.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a big foot.
I mean, thank
wide
God I'm
foot.
not basketball player foot.
Yeah, some dude come in yesterday asking for a fucking size 18. And I looked and I go, nah. I was like, you're not even going to find it on our website. You're going to have to find a special seller that, because he had ones on. And I'm just like, damn.
They make them that big.
I know they do.
I forgot who the fuck it was. There's this YouTuber I watch. He straight up hot beast. But he lives in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And he got, I want to say, NFL player come on there with him. He plays for the Saints now. He played for Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
And he wears like a 14 or a 15.
Yeah. Damn.
He got a pair of they were the first Jordan SBs they did.
Yeah.
And they're called Lance Mountains. And
Yeah, you showed me those.
Yeah, they go from white to or black and red and
Yeah.
He got a pair of those, like, yeah, these bitches fire as shit. And he paid like $500. Like, oh god.
Yeah, the highest we go in store is 13. But online, I think we go up to like 14 or 15. But
I tried wearing 11.5 in the men's, and I thought, fuck, like, I can do it in the lows.
Yeah.
But in the high,
well, yeah, because
I feel like the high.
once you get past the ankle, it depends on what your leg's like.
Yeah. Well, no, that's not where it hurt. It hurt on my foot. And I wore that 11.5
Yeah.
low, and it was fine. Just get some. I want to say this real quick. Did you see what fucking Chris Paul did to the Shatter backboards?
Mm-mm.
Motherfucker cut the tops off and made the lows out of them. The new ones.
Why?
It looked crazy.
I mean, like I said, if you got the money to do it, that's on you. You can afford to buy another one off a reseller. It is what it is, but damn.
Hold on. I hope I can pull this up real quick because it was insane. I was like, bruh. Like, but left the tongue of the high.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah, he literally has a picture of it on his thing. It doesn't look awful, but it looks really weird. Well,
I
yeah.
mean,
Well,
all right.
you can see where he cut those
Yeah.
suckers.
Well, he's Jordan Brand, so he can do what he wants. I guess he's got the money. If he wants another hot top, he can easily buy one from whomever.
They probably gave him like 6 pairs. Let's be honest.
Probably.
But that's the only reason I think I'd want to be a professional athlete because even Chris Bosh was on that show I watch on YouTube.
Yeah.
And he was talking about, he's like, I still get shoes from Nike. I was like, the fuck?
Well, yeah, as long as you're under contract,
Yeah.
you is what it is. Must be nice.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You don't even have to be a sports player. Like I said, the artists nowadays are getting shoe deals and whatnot.
Justin Timberlake has a shoe deal.
Really? With who?
Nike.
Wow.
He released a Jordan 3 for whenever he played at the Super Bowl.
Huh. I didn't know that. Wow. Well, I guess that's the show, you guys.
Yeah. Now, you get to see what we talk about usually, like,
Every day. It's at least a conversation every day about some type of shoe. Should I get this? Do you like this? What are your thoughts? And then that's mainly from him. And then when I get the time to browse or walk around the store, I'll just send him a pic and I'll be like, thinking about copping these one day, but I don't know for sure. So yeah, that's basically a little tid piece there for you guys. But that is the show. Yeah, I guess Thursday we're gonna record another.
It might not be called
episode.
spook. It might just be Halloween.
Yeah, a little Halloween thing for y'all. Yeah, we won't call it spooky season. We'll just get together for Halloween and have like a little Halloween special.
I'm trying to think of something funny to like intro it with.
Yeah, Count Succula is just gonna be for spooky season.
Dude, speaking of that, Holden watched it. Holden was like, I saw him the other day and he goes, why did Chavez fucking intro his Count Succula? I was like, dude, he did that? And I was like, I looked at him, I was like, what the fuck you doing?
Gotta do what you gotta do, man. Gotta make it fun. Gotta make it memorable for sure.
Which one did I intro most? Oh, it hasn't come out yet. Never mind. Right, intro is Richardson.
Oh yeah. Well, it's out. Just on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we will see y'all. This will be out Thursday, and then that episode will be out Friday-ish. We'll see what my week entails. Thanks for listening, guys. We will see you next time.
Don't get caught tripping.
Bitch.